Hello, everyone. This is KJ, and welcome back to Subsistence Season 1. I hear reverb. You know what I had to do is the table that my second monitor sits on. I actually had to move the whole table because it sits on a piece of rug that has slowly, over time, creeped a whole foot away. And so everything was like weird, and now I gotta get used to the sound of the microphone again. We have some rogues right there. I wasn't sure I'd be able to see them at all. Today we're gonna put in some carpeting, and then we're gonna take the glass that we have up to the bridge. And I think I'll stop back by here for that on the way. Now, nothing's on, right? And I could probably eat some tomatoes. And we might play with the rogues. I don't know. Maybe. Right now, I need to get... Oh, that was weird. I need to get stuff for making carpeting. I have a little bit, but I only have enough for one carpet. So I don't know if the recipe has changed. I feel like it has certainly the amount of fiber, but now it's fiber, cotton, and sinew. And I think it's 3 sinew each, 150 fiber. And I haven't even, the fingers are sticky. Gosh darn it. Anyway, I haven't even worked out if I want to do wall-to-wall carpeting in the bedroom or a carpet, like, under the sitting area and next to the bed. I haven't exactly worked that out, but probably we're going to need this at some point. The game seems super quiet to me. And I might check that when we get back. Because Windows sometimes changes your sound. Very frustrating. Changes the volumes and stuff. And this little bit is not going to help, I don't think. How much was that? 28. Anyway, gosh darn it, why do I start recording right before lunch all the time? Actually, it's 10:43 a.m. But all I've had today is spinach and cranberries, so I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, the funny story about the carpeting. I know, in my heart, I know that carpeting was made in the BCU. So I looked in the BCU, and I also looked in the workbench and the new furniture bench. And I did it 3 times because, you know, it might magically appear. One never knows. No, that's not where it's made. It's made here. So, probably we'll need that. We do not need that. However, this can go in here. Oh my goodness, I've got level 10 chickens, 1, and a rabbit, and 2, and water. I'll deal with all this cooking later. I have, like, really a lot of cooking to do. And, oh, I hate it when they cry. So let's take, I don't need that much carpeting for sure. Oh, that is the big stack. Maybe I do need to go get some cougars. So it was 3 each, so we'll take, oh God, I surely don't need that much carpeting. We'll take enough for 5. But that seems ridiculous to me. seems really, really ridiculous. I've got quite a lot of that built up. We'll take that to the bridge. Oh, I brought a canteen with me. Good grief. I think I had intended to do more stuff before I started recording. It's always the way. All right, we need fiber. We don't need that much fiber. All right, well, it's 150 each. God, that's a lot of fiber. And we need some cotton. 6 each. So that would be 30 if I did 5 carpets, but I don't think I probably will. That can go in there. And this can go in here. I may as well cook it. There we go. All right, let's go make some carpet, and then we'll grab all of the glass. Here we go. That wasn't very impressive, but it was the last little bit. And let's see here. No eggs, of course. Okay, we've got lots of water. Every once in a while I raise a couple of animals because I think, might be a good idea to make some food. And then I forget all about them. And I end up, having to quickly, I forgot I was going to check the game while I was in there. It's very important because if the game sound isn't loud enough, the microphone reverberates, and it's very difficult to concentrate when it's doing that. Try to ignore my stomach growling. So let me just look in here. Volume mixer. Subsistence. There we go. It was down quite a bit, actually. That's better. All right. I don't remember shutting that, but oh well. Anyway, all right. Let's get going. It's so late already, and we need to get all the way to the North Base. And probably I am going to have to do a lot more sandstone tithing. I'm trying to not go through Charlie. I'm trying to have a non-violent day. Well, I don't know. I might chase the rogues down, but only in vengeance for my other save who really had it handed to her. It was a heck of a fight. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen that episode. It was yesterday's episode, and it was crazy because I had been chopping wood and dealing with snowstorms, and the thing was that these rogues up in the cove there at the south end of the lake, these rogues had been there, and I thought, I'll not go over there. I'll let them go away. And I went out, went wood chopping, and it snowed and snowed and snowed. And the next day, I came back, and they were there. So I went fishing, and I stood there on the deck, and they never disappeared. So I thought, well, that's pretty odd, you know. So the next day, I went about my business and I made a lot of, I chopped a lot of wood and I cut some sandstone and got some pearls and did all kinds of stuff like that. And that night I went fishing and they were still there. Like the fire didn't go out at all. It never moved. And so I thought, well, I'm going to stand right here and I'm going to fish and stare directly at them the whole time I'm fishing. And they were there the whole night, so I started the recording the next morning. Didn't I make 2 of those? And they never went away. So I went and killed them. But it took a lot of work to kill them. I think I'm going to have to move that. You can place stuff underneath furniture now, but only if the dot can go under the furniture, you know. So we'll do this. It's quite a big carpet. I'm not incredibly happy with the placement of this chair either. It's kind of weirdly off a little bit. I was kind of hoping we would get, like, different carpets, but, you know, I mean, it's not exactly what the game is about, right? Here we go. That's nice. Except, you know, the carpet is gray. Doesn't really match. It's all right. So one of the other things in Alpha 63 is that he made it so that the character tries to find a place where it's not behind furniture. Very good. That worked just fine. All right, and we're also going to put another one over here by the bed. There we go. So when you get out of bed with your bare foot, you know, it's not so bad. Alright, so we're leaving that stuff and taking these things and that. God, don't forget that part. And we'll put the strawberry away. I don't have very much food cooked, but I believe there is stuff on the north base that's cooked. I don't think we have time to play with the rogues. It's late. There's loots. Duh. So the smoke is, it comes and goes, you know, it's not always there. The smoke from the fires. And the closest fire is really far away. It's it's technically at the bottom, or the foothills of the Cascades. It's on this side of the Cascades in a place called Eagle Point. And so it's about 40 or so miles, I guess. At any rate, the problem is that I live in a river valley. And the river comes from that direction, so it just pulls the smoke along with it, I think. That's my theory, anyway. I think it would do that. Anyway, so it gets super duper smoky here, even if the fire is, you know, 50 miles away or 30 miles away or whatever it is. And so it's been coming and going over the last few days. But it's never gone long enough to sort of heal from it, you know. you get all this damage from the smoke, and then it goes away, and finally you can go outside and take a deep breath, and it's so nice and fresh. And then the next morning you wake up and it's been smoky half the night. You can't breathe. Chicken face, get out of my way. I'm not feeding a chicken on the north base. I might store one there for a few minutes, but I'm not feeding you there. Wow. Boy, I wish that Season 2 save had this kind of luck. It's, God, look at the scrap. It's taking so much work just to make power. I think we're on 11 solar panels now, which is great. It's really great, but it's the scrap. We have like 70 scrap left or something. It's horrible. It's very nerve-wracking. I need to spend like a week getting scrap and not using any. And I'm terrified of the pilots, though we did just have a plane a few days ago. I wasn't sure if I was being followed or not. Did I put that fiber away? Darn it! I gotta carry the fiber. The hiccups. I gotta carry the fiber all the way back again. I don't know why I'm looking for it. There it is. Is that it? No, that's a fern. I don't know why I do it. Why do I do it to myself? I don't even have a lockpick on me. Alright, so here we are. This might be kind of cool covered as well, but maybe covered with wood. So you see, these are every other one. I didn't bring the stuff to do the rails. Next time. I might actually have the stuff here to do rails. So this roof was supposed to be, I don't know. Now, let's see. Is there something that matches that? Is this what matches this? I don't actually know. And I kind of don't want a leaning wall right in front of me. So we'll have to see when we get over to this edge right here what that connection looks like. Oops. It does lean. Oh, that's kind of trippy. So is a leaning wall. That's interesting. I'm not so sure I want to do that. Not that I care about the solar panels down here. They can go on the roof. But I'm not so sure I want to block this opening right here. We're going to put a roof on it, but how does that work? Oh, I think I know. Let's see if I can do that a couple more times. How much glass do I have? Not a ton. So that's a big problem with this save, is having enough glass. I can't imagine how I ran out of glass. I have no idea. Okay. So if I do that, I like that. I like that angle right there. So then we have, I think, gosh, I hope this is right. I'm only going to do one first because I'm not sure if it's right, but it sure looks like it's a half a panel. I could have done round panels, but I think I would like, if this works the way I think it does, and then, yeah, I think it does work like that, ceiling half. And then we can just do, oh, that was the thing. These aren't even, so it comes to the middle. It's a half and a half and a full. So we can do that. Okay. So it's kind of different, but it's an opening that I can live with. God, it's been like a year and a half that I've been meaning to get to this. I can't remember what my original reason was for not wanting to do it this way. It does look kind of funky up there because I have this peaked roof here. But I wanted that peaked roof for a reason. I don't remember what it was, but all these gaps really bother me, by the way, if you're wondering. Oops, I was already there. Now, I just want to make sure. Pretty sure the light's okay. Yeah, it's not. It's just like into the wall a little bit. But that'll be nice because now it won't rain in here. Okay, so we have these openings for a reason, for that doorway. But these aren't evenly spaced, so they have to be fixed. Vertical half walls. I can only make 3 of them right now. Let's get inside. It's literally quieter in here. Let's see. Loads and loads and loads of fishing stuff. I think I might, well, I don't really want to move them except for the one space that they have to be moved. Alright, and then this one has to be moved over. And then we have that one. And the last one. And then we'll go see if we have stuff for railings. It's really, like, it's frustrating. I really want to have enough glass, but I just don't. Just don't have enough glass. It's all down there below my feet. Oops. Nope. Back one. There we go. And then we have it's uneven at the end here too. I think the thing is that I might have started with it over here. I'd have to go back and watch the episode, but I think I started here. Oh, you know what? How silly. I can't move this end. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, I can move all of that, because it's not even. And these don't belong out here at all. This is empty. I'm not using it at all. There we go. So these can move. Oh my goodness. Just a gift horse in the mouth there. I mean, if you're just going to be there, I'll just do it. So this one would come down. Just trying to see if I can just get this one side worked out. And then I would have one here. Or, you know what I could do? Is I could put a solid panel there. So it'd be too wide. Either that, or I can move this one more. See how it doesn't come out evenly? I can make this a single stair. And just move it, you know. Let's grab this one. If I put 2 instead of 1, or a solid panel, which is what it'll be on the other side. I don't know if that's what a solid panel looks like. 2, no, it's actually 3 sections, a solid panel. So if I want them to match, I have to make a solid panel for that side as well. This is just ignoring the side that I don't have done. So I can move the solar panels and put something there if I wanted to, but I kind of like this little opening right here. Oh, I can't actually do that. Should be able to, but I can't. Alright, power's off, right? The other thing is that this faces a weird direction because I have to turn towards the base. And for whatever reason, I built these in two separate builds. So there was the bridge. I had the bridge, and it was actually at a different level here. And then it turns and goes towards the nearest shore instead of continuing on in that direction. I think that's what it is. Let's see if I can work this out. So it would have gone like right through those rocks. I think that's what I was avoiding. And then, yeah. So I wanted to turn and go this way, but they were at different, altitudes, if you know what I mean. You can see the stairs here. I thought I heard a bear. But if we go down here and look, you can see the stairs come down. The actual level of the floor was like right here, I think. And one went underneath. I'll try to find the video and attach it to this. But one of these floor pieces that went to the original bed, flower bed, went underneath this in a cockeyed way. I keep hearing a weird sound. Anyway, it went underneath there in like a cockeyed angle, and it was quite a thing to fix all of that. So I basically need, just really quickly here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4 is 32. I need 32 sandstone. And I've got 4 on me. 4 down, 28 to go. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we need cotton. And we might need carrots. So I'm going to do a couple of beds of carrots. I haven't decided whether or not I want to do wall-to-wall carpeting, so I better grow some carpeting. All right, let's get inside. Frickin' starving. There we go. Oh, I have an apple. May as well do 2. And looks like I'm going to need to do a fire. I don't have anything to do a fire with. Oh, I missed a strawberry. All right. Here we go. Guess we'll get the light on. How about this light? Here we go. That'll be kind of neat out there. go ahead and do this little tiny bit of sandstone. Do I have some here, I wonder? Nope. No. No sandstone. I wasn't expecting there to be any glass, but, you know. Okay. That's all my regular stuffs. Let's go get some food out. There we go. All right, we got a little bit of work done on the bridge. I'm surprised. Wait, one more thing. I'm really surprised that. I mean, I didn't really want to do like much more glass on the center pond base because of mostly because of the location of Charlie. Is that? Oh, it's only 400. Potassium. And cloth, okay. Alright. Just double checking. Alright. Don't burn the steak. I don't want to go hunting today. Alright, you guys. We started working on the bridge again. We're gonna need, you know, whatever that came to, 28 more sandstone. And I also need to get the stuff for the railing, which I completely forgot to look for. Alright. Thank you all so much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.